Hi. A topic that's been controversy for almost 20 years now has been genetically modified organisms. The World Health Organization defines GMOs as organisms, i.e., plants, animals, or microorganisms, in which the genetic material, DNA, has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally by mating and/or natural recombination. And there's many benefits that GMOs can bring to society. They can help environmentally. They'll help with environmental factors that affect plants and animals, and then they also will help us, the people and humans. With the environmental factor, they're when it comes to farming and everything, they have many pesticides that they have to spray on in order to retract bugs, kill weeds, and all that. According to ISAAA.org, since 1996, farmers planting biotech crops have reduced pesticide inputs in their fields by 8.1%, or over 619 million kilograms, which led to an overall reduction in the environmental footprint of biotech crops by 18.6%. So with them using less pesticides, it's a lot better for the environment. They don't have to produce as much, and other insects that would normally get affected by this aren't affected. And it also, they don't need to till the land, and that means they're not driving their tractors up and down the field as much, so they're using less fuel. And Nicholas Staropoli says the cultivation of GM crops globally contributed to reduce fuel burning, equivalent to removing 1.07 million cars from the road. Additionally, the report estimates that increased carbon sequestration from less tilling of land led to equivalent of removing approximately 8 million cars from the road. So that's 9.07 million cars that aren't on the road, that aren't making emissions and affecting the ozone because of GMOs. And while it's better for the environment, also factors that the environment cause on these crops, it's able to have less an effect by them. The pest infestation, diseases, and poor weather conditions may all significantly lower crop yields in developing countries. GM crops could address these problems where other breeding techniques have failed, and that's said by Nuffield Bioethics.org. So with droughts, extreme winters, it causes crops to die, and we're not able to produce as much. Same with bugs. There's a cotton bug that in India where they were losing close to 50% of their product because it was killing off the cotton. And so with these GMOs, they are able to survive and thrive. So they're disease resistant, insect and pest resistant, and as I said, deal with extreme weather conditions. And also, I think most importantly is it affects us as a people. They're able to be produced as they're more nutritious, and then also with the current population, our food supply is not going to be able to keep up with it, and so it's able to increase the yield of crops. According to Stacy Finns, it causes so less crops die, and it's cheaper food because of this, because there's crops to feed animals, and also a lot of our product is corn and soybean. Like corn fructose is in a ton of the products we eat, and so it will cause the price of food to rise. And Stacy Finns says the price of food would be 5 to 10% higher than it is now, particularly meat, poultry, eggs, and milk, and processed foods. So with being able to produce more, not losing as much, it's able to cut costs that we affect or that we're affected by, and also it helps produce medicine. According to the Purdue.edu website, GMOs are also used to produce many medicines and vaccines to help treat and prevent diseases. So it's very beneficial in that aspect. And as there's many benefits that GMO has, and as I said, I think the most important is the human race aspect. World hunger is on the rise. The estimated number of undernourished people increased from 777 million in 2015 to 815 million in 2016. And that was done by a study from the Food and Agricultural Organizations of the United Nations. That's almost 1 in 9 million people are undernourished. And with the use of GMOs, we'll be able to help combat that and also help improve environmentally. And these crops will not be affected as much by environmental conditions. In summary, I think GMOs are a necessity going forward, and will, as I've said, these benefits will everyone will be able to receive them. Thank you.